So we've come to this location, we've travelled 3 hours here and we can't get permission. There's 2 Lamborghini Countachs there. A white one and a black one. And we can't get permission. I'm absolutely gutted. Gutted beyond words. So we've come to this location and I've spoken to the lady, she's over there. She's a nice lady, but she's going to give the information to the chap that owns the Lamborghinis. And well, Lamborghini kit cars, they've been flooded something terribly. The water covered the cars apparently and covered her house. So she's going to give my information to the chap that owns them to see if we can actually buy them or actually do a video. So it's a bit unfortunate that we can't actually get permission to look at them right now, but to be fair, I prefer permission visits as opposed to just jumping the fence, because she's a lovely old lady, and if I jump the fence and start recording, I'd probably scare her. So therefore, this is the borderline between permission visits and non-permission visits, and obviously we want to do permission visits on the channel. So she said we can do a bit of a video by the fence and a bit of a take a few pictures. So they're obviously clearly not real Lamborghini Countachs, but they're good looking kit cars, especially the black one. I'll be going so shortly. So I don't know an awful lot about Lamborghini Countachs because I haven't really been around them at all in my life. I do know that they were on most young people's walls back in the day as the huge poster of them, which is obviously the thing that everybody had, but I never had, because I had Sonic and Mario on my wall. I never had Lamborghinis. But yeah, so like I said, they were produced from 1974 until 1990. It is a shame that we can't actually get permission to record them, but at the end of the day, I think this is better than just walking away from it saddened without any footage. I'm quite happy that she gave us permission to record from the fence line. Now the black one, I think that might be could be an LP 5000. Could it be an LP 5000? I don't know. And that white one, is that an anniversary edition? Not entirely sure. What we do know is, I know these aren't real Lamborghinis, but at the end of the day, it's definitely something I want to record. It's definitely something I want to have a good look around. And considering they were kind of flood damaged cars, it's quite shocking to see. Now, I really want to look around the black one, because it's still got a tail, a fin on the back, the kind of square box shape that they were famous for. So basically, this is it, ladies and gents, for this particular part of the video. I'm going to have to add more to it because it's not going to be long enough at all. But we've travelled a long way to record these cars. Now the lady said she's going to ring the gentleman that owns them and see if I can actually come down and do a bit of a feature on them. But I doubt that's going to happen. Most people say no. So if you have anything like this hidden away in your bushes, your sheds, your barns, and you want to feature it on the channel, please contact me. The email address will be here, because like I say, the permission visits are so much better than the sneak and creeps, because we want to kind of feature cars like this on the channel. So like I say, we can't really do much, so we're going to call it a day here. And I want to head back home with my tails between my legs. Yeah, the joys of being a car hunter. So like I say, the lady was an absolute legend of a lady. She's a lovely lady, and she's going to speak to the owner and let us know if we can actually do a feature on them. So fingers crossed we kind of get permission. If not, then it is what it is. So yeah, onwards and upwards, as they say. Hello. Right then, so we've we've been to the Lamborghinis. Now, I know a lot of you are probably shouting at me because when I watched the video back, because I've done a bit of editing already on the video, and I was saying Lamborghini Countach. And I was giggling to myself because Countach, it was a slip of tongue, so I apologise. Anyway, moving on, we're now going to drive around a few places local to me, and then we're going to meet up with Chansy and drive around some other locations to see what we can see. The Lamborghini Countach location, I've had a phone call since I've done the video, and we are allowed to go back when I'm back in the area, so hopefully that will be a positive outcome for this actual Lamborghini. They're not real Lamborghinis, we know that, before the comment section goes crazy again. So now what you're going to watch is me driving about first, like I said, looking at some cars and driveways, and then we're going to go to meet Chansy and go to do some more then. So I'm just going to have a bite to eat, and then we'll get on with it. So see you shortly. Right then, so down this street is a car that I've gone past for the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years, even probably longer than that. Right, so this is a 325 BMW. There we go, 325 BMW 3-door. Been sat there about 15 years. And then the next car on the same street is a Porsche 944 Turbo. Been sat for about 10 years, and this car was this chap's pride and joy. This was his pride and joy. This thing was always polished and shiny. There you go, Porsche 944, sat there, rotting. Next on the list is a, hopefully it's, well, that's debatable. So the car we're going to look at now is a Subaru Impreza. Now this Subaru Impreza has been on this driveway again for many years, and again was a very well looked after car. The chap that owned this car, it was his pride and joy, and you'll see when we get there. I'm going to try and knock the door for this one and see if we can actually look at this car, but if we can't, we can't. But I'll do a little panning shot as we, you know, walk by it, or whatever we can do. There it is, ladies and gents. Can you see it? Let's go knock the door and ask and see if we can do a bit of a feature on it. The answer will probably be no, so I thought I'd let you know first, ladies and gents. Okay, I appreciate your time.
That's the sun.
Yeah.
That's to do with the sun.
Okay. No. Alright, thank you. The second I rocked up to the house, the old chap turned up and basically one second. Thought I'd get a picture. So basically the story on that is which I never knew, as soon as I rocked up and knocked the door, no one's there. The person who owns the car is unfortunately in hospital. They hurt their back or something, and the old chap comes running out of the house. No one's there, no one's there. So quite shockingly, we got a bit more information on the Subaru, and apparently it belongs to the son, and it's something to do with insurance. I don't know. We're not going to go into that. It's too personal. So now what we're going to do is we're going to. The crap is that? We're going to look at this Sierra Cosworth, a real Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, to see if that's still sat there, and see if we can talk a bit about that. Now I've got to try and remember where this is, because I can't quite remember. It's been a while. I know it's down a few little... We found it! Oh, right then. There it is. Right, let's go knock the door and see if we can do a bit of a feature. A bit of a feature on it. If we can. Oh. The Sierra Cosy there, which is a Cosy. They've got an escort there, look. Looks like an RS Turbo, or could be an XR. Sierra RS Cosworth. Unreal. Well, we're back in the car. Not sure if you can see because the sun's quite bright. So, back in the car, knocked the door several times, got no answer. It's frustrating because I came here last year and the chap told me he's not interested in doing anything with them yet. Come back, you know, again. And I left it over a year now and I'm getting no answer. I don't really want to keep knocking the door because he's probably had hundreds and hundreds of people knock the door. I mean, on the Guardian straight away, you've got a Rover 600, I believe. You've got a Mark IV Escort. I don't know whether it's an RS Turbo or an XR3i. Might just be a standard one, I don't know. But then you've got the Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth. The story on this, I'm not going to go on because there's other cars to look at, but the story on that Sierra RS Cosworth was he was a very well-known Cosworth engine builder. If you're a well-renowned Cosworth engineer, engine builder, and you're known, why would you allow the one thing that you were passionate about to sit on the drive rotting? Yeah, it is there, sat on the drive rotting. It's quite sad, really. We can't really do nothing about this. It's quite sad, it's quite unfortunate. There's nothing I can do. I can't make him let me look, and this is the frustrating part about what I do. These cars, we can't mess with them, we can't do nothing. We can knock the door and ask, that's about it. So yeah, let's go and look at something else. Right then, so the next car we're going to look at is a car that I've been driving past again for an awfully long time, and it just seems to just sit there. It's a BMW Z3. I can't remember if it's a hardtop or not. God, this sun is bloody blinding crap out of me. But we're approaching it now. Yeah, it's the soft top, but it looks a very sad looking car. Let's park up and have a look. Oof. Z3. Look at this. That poor thing, 2.5 X-Type Jag. It's a sad sight, isn't it? I'm guessing they must have passed away. All the blinds are closed. What a shame this is, to be sat here like this. Right, so I'm getting no answer at this house. My opinion is all the blinds are closed. I believe that it's an estate where the people have passed away. I'm just assuming, I shouldn't assume really, but you've got this really nice 2.5 X-Type Jaguar here, and you can see how long she's been sat for. Tyres are flat. Completely flat, and that's been sat there. Look how long it's been sat there for. An awfully long time. And then you got this Z3 here. Again, if you look at the tyres, really flat. She's been here a long time as well. All the paint's peeling off it. It's been sat, you can just tell how long it's been sat for, which is quite unfortunate really. What a shame, what an absolute shame. Right, so things like this really intrigue me. They're really quite interesting. It's not something you'd normally get by finding cars in fields. This is more of a personal kind of a situation. I've been driving up and down this road for years. I used to live on the estate, and that red Z3 has always been there. It's always been a car that's always been just, you know, as you drive past, you don't really take much attention. You just drive past and it is what it is. But the other day I drove past and I noticed it was in a bit of a sad state. So this is the reason why I just went there and pulled up and had a bit of a look, not knowing that there would be a X-type Jaguar sat there decaying too. So my opinion on that is sorry, I break my neck. It's what you do when you're looking for cars. Your head's everywhere. It's dangerous, really. But my opinion on that is, I'm pretty sure it's a deceased estate. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fly over and go and meet Chansy and see if we can see what more cars Birmingham has to offer. And I guarantee you there's going to be a few Rovers or MGs thrown into the mix. So let's fly over to Chansy and go from there. Right then, hello, and yeah, we're now with Chansy, and we're going to do a bit of hello Chansy.
I was on the road.
We're going to see what he has to offer, because he said he's got a few things for us to look at. I've done my part this morning. Now Chansy's going to do his part, so let's get there.
We're going to get muddy.
I really hope not. I didn't bring wellies.
Getting muddy.
My goodness. We've got to buy that, Chansy. Have you tried?
No.
Should we try now then? That there is a car, buy, clean up, sell. Buy, clean up, sell, that is. That's a buy, clean up, sell. Oh, look at this poor little Renault 5. It's got people's business cards on there, look. It's a little campus. Aye. Also available in silver. Chansy ain't even getting out. The mileage is 1.8 something, I think. What a beautiful little car. Back tail light's been smashed out. Little Renault 5. No way. What are you getting out? See, you can tell he's not interested anymore. Doesn't even get out the car.
I'm trying to sort out.
Yeah. Look at the moss build up on it. I mean, look at the build up. Look at this. This is exactly what I was saying about people not wanting to sell anything. They'd rather just let them sit here for God knows how long. Someone's already tried breaking in. Look, they've broke the lock. So this is a shame though, to be fair. An absolute crying shame. I wonder if the chap's still alive that actually owns it. That's the thing. Because the person could have passed away and basically left it. And because it's tucked away in this little kind of cul-de-sac, it's kind of forgotten by time. A little Renault 5 campus. I mean, look at the size of that. I mean, that thing's huge. What an absolute shame. What an absolute crying shame. Stereo's been pulled out but not really taken off. Right, so there's not much more we can do. So we found the owner of that Renault. And he's allowed us to go back around about April time when he's got more time because it's his son's car, and we're going to go back and hopefully move it to another, well, closer to the house, because where it is now it's kind of as you can see, kind of getting vandalised with the key being messed with. So around about April time you should be able to see that car back on the channel, because Chansy is going to recover it closer to the house. So onwards and upwards. MG and a Range Rover. See, Birmingham does shock me, it really does. You get no chance this time.
I'm going to turn my way.
Oh. I mean, really, look at the moss inside there. Oh, it's got broke there, look at that. So last on the road in, can't tell, 2014. CCTV there, looks like, I'm guessing it's that person's house. It's taking the registration off, so you can't really tell whether this is supposed to be on the road or not, but clearly you can tell it's been here a very long time. Very long time. And the Ford KA here too, look. Surprising what's round every corner, really. So the back window cut out, look. Ford KA. So we've just been speaking to one hell of a legendary lad, and he's allowed us to record his cars that we just done a quick drive past, and these cars could be for sale. So here they are. My God. So all these are for sale, and they're very rare. The one I want to look at is the one at the back. Look at that. My God. Look at that. I've never heard of a Legnum.
That was unreal.
Look at this. Legnum VR4 2.5 twin turbo. So look at this. 4 shotgun pipes. VR4. So what I'll do, I'll put up my email address here. Email me if you're interested. I mean, this one here, I want to go in this one. I want this one. Email me if you're interested, and I'll send you details to the owner. Yeah, the estate one's my cup of tea. I love a good touring, I love a good estate. Look at the size of that. Have they all got red interior? No. Momo steering wheel, Recaro seats. Can you see the Recaros? Yeah.
This one's got cream and that one's got black.
Recaro seats. Yeah, Recaros. I do like this estate. So yeah, been a good turnout so far. So yeah, all for sale. Twin turbo VR4 Mitsubishi Galance. Yeah, there's an old Golf there, look. I'm gonna jump out and have a look at it quickly. I wonder who owns this Golf. No way. That's nice. Really nice. Proper nice. What a damn shame. Sunroof's open too, which is terrible, look. So all the water's just flowing in there. How bad's that? No way. Golf GTI. Very rare Golf GTI. Very early one. And really clean as well. Look at those tail lights, really clean. I mean, look at the car park. This hasn't had cars here for years, and then you got this beautiful little Golf GTI, Mark 1 Golf GTI. Unreal. Unreal. Well, here we are. Not something I normally feature on the channel, but as we're driving past, I thought, why not? Wow. That looks to be a nice, at the time, a nice car.
Probably was, yeah.
I mean, it's in this wheel. That one's facing in, and that one's facing in. Ecotech engine.
1.4. Oh, check the dipstick.
Oil looks okay, to be fair. Why not? Fingerprints and everything. Who gives them monkeys?
Still got the cat on it.
Still got the cat on it. Oh, there's still a cat there, look.
It's only worth £43.
Chansey would know. So open as well. Oh, so they had the keys. So they've got the keys for this car because it's not black box, as you can see. So therefore the people that had the permission or not so permission to drive this car has in fact got the keys because it hasn't been black boxed. Steering wheel, steering locks on, as you can see.
Got heated leather seats in it.
Was it? So why has the boot been forced open? That's been crowbarred open, that has.
Probably by thieves.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I suppose we tried opening it to see what's in it, being it here. What a shame for this little car. This would be a convertible, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Tin top.
Tin top.
See where they got stuck over there, where they've actually hit the tree and damaged it.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Something to feature on the channel, I suppose. Lots of usable parts still. I was quite shocked that the cat's still on it, although it's a cheap cat, it's still on it. So they're not desperate for a cat.
They took some of the bolts out, someone has.
Have they? Not then, let's find something else, Chansey. Oh,